Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a Batman comic that doesn't get nearly enough love. Batman: City of Madness. Written and illustrated by Christian Ward. This one is an absolute trip, so if you're a fan of Batman, surreal art, or just want something truly different, stick around, trust me, you won't want to miss this one. So first off, City of Madness isn't your typical Batman story. This is a one-shot graphic novel, so you won't need to read a bunch of issues to understand what's going on. But what you will get is a deep dive into the twisted, chaotic mind of Gotham, and the Batman who has to make sense of it all. Christian Ward, best known for his work on Odyssey and Aquaman: The Becoming, brings a unique, dreamlike quality to the pages of City of Madness. The art in this book is like nothing you've seen in other Batman stories. It's not your usual gritty, shadow-filled Gotham. No, Ward's Gotham is vivid, psychedelic and surreal. It's almost like Gotham itself is a living, breathing thing, ready to eat you alive. Now, City of Madness actually serves as a pseudo-sequel to Grant Morrison's Arkham Asylum. If you read that 1989 graphic novel, you know how it plays with Batman's psyche, and presents Gotham as a reflection of his fractured mind. City of Madness picks up on that same psychological, surreal atmosphere, pushing the concept of Gotham as a living, breathing entity even further. It's not a direct continuation of Arkham Asylum, but it definitely feels like a spiritual successor. The themes of madness, distorted reality, and Batman's mental state all feel deeply connected. And Ward doesn't just mimic Morrison's approach, he actually pays homage to the legacy of Batman's comics. You'll notice influences from classic Batman artists like Dave McKean, whose haunting, abstract art in Arkham Asylum set the tone for that story's psychological intensity. Ward skillfully weaves in these visual homages while still creating something entirely new. It's like a visual love letter to the greats, blending elements from the past while crafting a world that feels completely fresh and unique. Now let's talk about the heart of City of Madness, the art. Christian Ward's approach here is completely different from what you might expect. The pages practically bleed into each other, creating a sense that the world is in constant motion, like Gotham is alive and refusing to sit still. The city itself feels like a reflection of Batman's fractured psyche, distorted, unpredictable, and dangerous. What's really interesting about City of Madness is how it plays with the concept of identity. Batman is of course the symbol of order in Gotham, but in this comic, order is nowhere to be found. Batman's fight is not just with his foes, but with his own sense of purpose. He's questioning everything: the meaning of his crusade, his role in Gotham, and whether or not he's losing grip on what makes him Batman. And let's talk about the villains, because they're not your usual cast of characters. In this book, Batman faces some of his classic foes, but with Ward's abstract style. They're presented as twisted versions of themselves. You've got the Joker, the Penguin, and Two-Face, but they're not just threats, they feel like products of the madness around them. In this story, everyone is a reflection of the city itself, fractured, unpredictable, and dangerous. The visuals really highlight this internal battle. Christian Ward's use of colour, movement, and distortion in the art really drives home the sense that Batman is being consumed by the city. The pages practically bleed into each other, mirroring the chaos that Batman is struggling to contain. And the references to past artists, whether it's the vivid, abstract style inspired by Dave McKean, or the dreamlike quality that echoes Arkham Asylum, make the journey through Gotham feel like a trip into Batman's fractured soul. So let's wrap this up. Batman: City of Madness isn't your typical Batman story. It's less about the action and more about delving into the psyche of Batman and the city that both defines and breaks him. Christian Ward's unique art style, the deep psychological themes, and the subtle homages to previous Batman works set this apart from other Batman comics. If you love Batman and want to experience something new, this is a must read. If you've liked this video, hit that like button And if you've read City of Madness before, leave a comment below and let me know what you thought. And hey, if you haven't already, subscribe for more comic book recommendations and deep dives into your favourite stories. Catch you next time.